mom's a realtor, dad's an electrician. Buddy is a singer, your brother, who's back there.
He's in real estate too.
So he followed mom's footsteps.
Yeah.
But he can sing as well.
Buddy Quaid, Austin, Texas real estate.
This is brought to you by Buddy from Real Estate in Austin, right? Give him a call. What's the phone number? You have a phone number we can give it out? Then you have your brother Randy, who played LBJ, if I'm not mistaken. He played.
Yes, he did.
He played LBJ, and he's an actor, and he did a bunch of work. I think he's in Canada now. And then we have you, who's done what? Where did who brought because real estate and electrician doesn't produce a bunch of creatives. How did that happen?
My dad was a frustrated actor, actually, and he introduced Randy and I to like the movies as well. And then, through my grandmother, she played piano and stuff. That's his side, my dad's side of the family. In fact, Gene Autry is my third cousin. And he did pretty well in Hollywood.
He did pretty
Yeah. I finally met him in the 90s. He was a great guy. Gene Autry is probably, in today's dollars, the richest entertainer of all time. Because, he wrote Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and Back in the Saddle Again, Frosty the Snowman. But then, and he had those movies, Gene Autry movies that, serials for kids, basically.
Holy shit.
But then from that.
$500 million net worth?
Yeah, from that, he, but you take those dollars earned then and put them today, boom. From that, he bought Channel 5 in LA, KTLA. And it was like, that was before the East Coast, West Coast hookup, which is huge. And from that, he and Walt Disney bought Anaheim. And he bought the Angels, basically, and built the stadium and
got it,
all that. And
so
Disney made Disneyland. So
did any of that pass down to you guys,
and
Buddy, and like a couple $100 million of it? Because if yes, some of us need a loan right now. If you guys got some of that money sitting around.
I never saw any of that money.
I never saw any of that money.
Not a thing. I was the third cousin. I think I was probably about 113th down the line, something like that. So.
Do you guys ever do family gatherings where any reunions where all the family, all the siblings get together, or no?
We used to when I was a kid.
Okay.
But, I think it's really kind of I have like 57 cousins on one side. And
first?
Yeah. Yeah, first cousins.
You guys Mormons, or what?
Don't. I mean, my parents only had me and Randy, and then, had Buddy, but everybody else was busy.
Well, good for them. Respect. So they definitely didn't watch any of your movies. They're out there like getting stuff going. They don't have time to watch movies. We got to make babies.
There was a lot of that going on.
With the situation a few years ago with Randy saying the stuff that he said with Hollywood and all that stuff, is he still in that same state, or he's no longer there?
Randy doesn't like me to talk about him and what's going on with him. All I can say is that I really love my brother, and I miss my brother. And I will say this, Randy could have like a great third act.
Randy could have a great third act.
He could have a great third act in the movies, and I would love to see that. He's one of the best actors I think we've produced in this country. He's one of my 5 favorite actors. Really.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Who would be the other 4?
Well, like Alec Guinness and Marlon Brando and Jack Nicholson, I guess, and I'd love to see him have a third act. Wouldn't you?
That's cool. I have boys, and everything. I got 4 kids, 2 boys, 2 girls, and as a father, everything we're building is for these guys to stay as close to each other as possible. That's your goal. Later on in life, you want them to kind of have the memories. What else are you doing as a parent, right? That's the goal, to do that. And I'm glad that's your position right now with Randy. In these uncertain times, if there's anything we need people to believe the future looks bright. So if you've heard about me saying this mission to you, we're on a mission to get 1 million people to wear this gear. And this is what we're doing. If you buy one of these hats, there's a category of buying one hat.
getting the second one free. If you haven't yet worn this gear publicly, go ahead and test it out. Buy some of the gear, wear it in public, and see how many people will stop by and say, you also watch Valuetainment? You also follow PBD Podcast? I do too. Place your order. Go to vtmerch.com, click on the link above or below, place your order, and represent the VT and the PBD Podcast gear.